Greetings, dear ones, and welcome back. So we are still in the energies of the 1010 portal. So even though this transmission is timeless and it will be the perfect time for you to receive whenever you find it or whenever it finds you, I channel these messages on the 11th of October, and the portal, the 1010 portal, is opened some days before that peak on the 10th of October and a couple of days after. So what I wanted to bring forth to you today is a clearing and a healing. So the 1010 portal is, as I mentioned in the 1010 portal video, it's all about new beginnings, new cycles, that big leap of faith, that calling into embody more of who you truly are and to express it in your unique way, to becoming the leader that you are, showing the way, leading the way to this 5D reality that we are approaching and moving into. So as we are answering this call, as we are saying yes, and what I want to share, I just want to share something before we move on. So when I receive powerful activations and downloads, and I often do around these portals, that's why I so committed to making the videos of the portals, and a call to embody more of my potential, my gifts, my abilities, my remembrance of who I am, and all the skills to share my light that I have learned and cultivated throughout different existence. Sometimes I feel I get caught up in the form of what does it look like, what does it mean, what is the exact next step I'm called. And sometimes the answer is clear. The seed is always already growing. But sometimes I need to remind myself that what is asked from me right now is just to say yes. Yes to this next step. Yes to the downloads. Yes to the activations to be birthed through me. It's not, and then the way will appear. Then the next step will appear, because I receive these vibrations, I receive the downloads I need, but it's still my own free will, so I can feel them gather around me, and I need to take that decision to receive. So when I get too caught up in my mind to try to figure out the form, I need to take a step back, and I say yes, I'm willing, I'm fully and willingly take that next step, whatever it looks like. And that bold and faithful yes, it's what it takes. So if you find yourself, I just want to share this, because if you find yourself caught up in what is my purpose, what is the next step, you feel this calling, you feel this, your solar plexus, as some of you shared in the comment field, are getting activated, and the engine is on. Just say yes. Just say yes and fully mean it. Whatever is coming your way, whatever is showing up for you, remember that you agreed, and then trust that whatever occurs next is what is in the highest good for you, even though it doesn't look like it. So what happens many times when I fully agree to my next steps, to that next initiation, the next level of expressing my light, what happens next many times is that there are deep wounds coming up to be healed, and situations appears, and sometimes I just need to, when I get out on the other side of it, I need to remind myself that yes, okay, this was standing, because when we receive these downloads, it also triggers and activates what is standing in the way for us to fully live them and embody them. So we are being clearly shown what was holding us back, what needs to go, what needs to be healed and released for us to take that next step, to fully be that next aligned version of our true self, living a more aligned timeline, a higher, if you wish to call it a higher timeline. And it's so clear, it's okay, so I cannot take this with me, these patterns of thoughts, this behavior, these beliefs, these illusions. Okay, I'm still holding on to them and they need to go. So there is always this big receiving, and then there is this big release. It comes hand in hand. So don't think that you've done something wrong or are out of the alignment if you are faced with challenges and all the hurts are coming up, all triggers are being activated in you. It is the opposite. You are very aligned. But we just need to remind ourselves and shift that viewpoint. It's happening for us and to us, not against us. Okay, dear ones. So what I wanted to bring to you today is actually, so I guess many of you have been shown what is hindering you, what thoughts, what wounds, what ideas is still holding you back, what fears and limiting beliefs. So what I want to bring to you today is a clearing for what is ready to be cleared at this time, and for whatever is still needs to be healed. We will bring in some healing energies. So for this transmission, I'm reaching out. I reached out for Archangel Michael to help us with the clearing and illumine it, and the illumination of the truth, with the sword of truth. And when the sword of truth touches our reality, the illusions and distracting veils fall apart, right? And for the healing part, we are assisted by the Arcturians and the Emerald Ray. And of course, with Emerald Ray, the Archangel Raphael wanted to be present as well. So there is a great support here for us today. So dear ones, just if you've been shown what is ready to be released, what needs deeper healing, just allow this to occur and hold it in your heart. And if you're not really sure what it looks like, but you felt the energy of them, just embrace them as well, dear ones. So find yourself in a cocoon, a healing chamber. You're surrounded by love. You're held and you're supported. And just state yes if you are willing to receive, if you are willing to release. As Archangel comes and he clears your energy field, and at this point releases what is ready to be released. Kin osh tar sachin mir ashan asu akyar nir ayashu imur soshan iur ay ana yoko iur sash au awarana shidru u awash anyar sushuku iar ashidra no ayaratikin yufur sashai dra iur So what I see at this point is clearing your energy field for any loose threads that just lingers, and that this portal has, through this portal, been released from you but needs to leave your field. Mashinara kiotunushan sifur ashiku awashana I urasan aliara kukush anayar. So what it shows me that many of them are connected to limiting beliefs. It's very much a release from the mental plane, thought patterns that been deeply rooted, but now is ready to leave you. Parkana sanar shufur asidra inar akitun uliaranashiyar siburu shunurashi okai anar sufura shanaya titur. And it shows me that it's not just you. It stems from your bloodline. Taranakikur sufuranashi aliaranati osunurasa shau okur ashau. And also the collective as well. And many of these programs is about playing small. It's about to hide your light as a safety way. Paranashinuku isanara. And what he says is that it has served humanity maybe one time, Paranakushuno, where a long time ago, Paranaki Aliarana. But since the energies of on the planet has shifted, it is now not bringing you safety anymore. It is holding you back. It is keeping you a prisoner. Kurashanayal I urunusun arashanaya ki arasha oapa yataranakior sofur sushana rashan. And what it shows me, it's not just that this is thoughts, it's not just mental programs, but they are connected to outer circumstances in our society, in this world. So this program, the energies of these programs has built, they have built different instances as that is not serving humanity, as the way we with the banks and money and the non-holistic healthcare and the educational system, and how people are supposed to be looked after by society, but it is not so. It is a control system. So these thoughts that we are releasing now, what I want to say is have been manifested in the physical reality, in the collective, and it's in your life as well. And when they leave, it is as we are breaking free from the 3D matrix, and this may bring some fears because we are indoctrinated with that this is going to keep us safe, that this is going to give us some kind of certainty and safety, but this is a false sense of safety. It's a control mechanism. So if there is a fears arising in you because you are asked to release it, not just the thoughts, but the actual physical manifestations of them, just allow these fears to be seen and released as well. So Archangel Michael is explaining that he's with you. If you are so bold and you have this brave heart, which you have, you are here, he's holding your hands and he's leading the way, and he's showing you where to go, and you are divinely protected as you are listening to the bells of freedom that is calling for you. Shinurashana kiduna aparanashi simur shafarana kior suturu shunu kuranashidrana. So know that you're not I get so goosebumps. So know that you're not left alone, that you're not alone in doing this courageous odyssey of yours. You are heavenly protected, guided, and looked after and guided. Karanashidrushunorapan Simai Arasha Kuratan I Urushufar Ana. And this is how we break down the external systems that is not serving humanity, that is not helping what I hear our children, our old ones. Not okay, they say this is not assisting the children of the light. All of us. Paranakitorono. So by releasing the thoughts. So what I see is the fears in us that is manifested as thoughts are the structures that gives them physical form. Okay, so this is a big one. I didn't expect it to be so big. Karanashitara, but I'm grateful. Uranaki urushun urashanatir. So we are now creating heaven on earth, dear ones. Nur ashatranaki. So if you ever wondered what your next step was, is to take this courageous step and release. Marsana kitur, meir anakitur, aliar anasin oroshunayatra, mikina rashana, simoronotur fanara, ilu rasanti kurshatiar, imur awakai shanai, hinur sashawa shanai. And he answers, some of you have this question, how am I doing this? By relaxing and lean on faith, lean on freedom of this eternal peace inside of you, on love, Piro Shanai. And as you do, you let everything that is not of these qualities, not of truth, to go. Mishar sakin or shafar nayatra kisur. Sashur nashatikiur. Samarana liar, sushur ashidana kikur ashur. And we are now surrounded by his blue light, if you haven't noticed. Tashinur, simarana kinur, shufur sush au arana, hi urusun tikiar, shi ar sasha. He's unlocking your throat, your divine expression. Parana kinur anai. Usunurushu imarana iku ayatan sin tarashu iur shatra kin ayan sufur sufush arn ayatrai ipiki sun tush. He's sweeping his sword all around you, clearing your field. Shashana holding you safe. Tashana ka ukur. And he corrects me. It's more about an experience of being safe, because we are safe. Mikito shonor. Shitra shasan. Ifur unuturur shamrakian. He blesses your crown with truth, Pishanaratakim, with the light of truth. May this dawn on you. Ahu Shidaranakim. Thank you, thank you. He steps back, Panakim. The Arcturians are surrounding us, stepping closer with a healing light. Masters of Healing, Paranakito Totosunuro, Earanatoranakir, with a green ray, emerald green ray, Paranato Norojono. And what I see that they are doing, they are creating a capsule of this healing light around our fears, around our wounds. Paranatra tinkinaranayatin, Sufurana tanakiur oshunor, a bubble of healing light, Taranakiur, Unutorshunu sanaratan kinuratayatar. So whatever is being through this portal, through this activation and releasing, being known to you, Karanashi Yaranatan Iotorno, deepest wounds, Pashanar, that is holding you back, Kayanarana, saying it's not possible, Taranakior Ranashana, saying that you are unsafe, Paranakior, that you will be on your own, unprotected, Kurushunotar Atayakinan, Sofurna. So they say that this is what they picked up during this collective of those who are here, those they work with through me, paranaki oranasan, e parana, this hopelessness, this disbelief, taranaki, maybe this happens to others, tinikinarana tor oko, not being good enough, paranaki, not doesn't have what it takes, paranashitra, iorano korasan, iorasatatoshai, e parana, and they are very grateful for you being here, because there is so many opportunities for you, and there's so many ways you can choose to go, and still though you have this been challenged with these wounds and hurts and limitations, you choose to come here. And for this they are so grateful, because this is how they can help you when you come to this willingness, internal willingness. Because it shows, they say, that even though this is programs and wounds that you have cherished, yes, you have cherished, they say, because you have put them on a pedestal and you have made them your truth. Being here shows that this is not, you don't believe it 100%, because if you did, you wouldn't even be here. And kiashan ashatar sapapar satun uliaranakiar, and this is the crack where the light enters you, they say. Nirkanashan alaya torunokui isurushunur apatar ikinar shufural yaranati shutod isuru kunotoshai wataranai iaranai, and they celebrate with you, paranai kukurshanai, and they say that's your step, is your step to the divine help and interference you're seeking. And now we will take it from here, to say Nashar aliakan aisinar Tusha washanar suku urusun aishata ikursa. And they show me how they are wrapping this pain, these wounds, these limitations in this healing light, almost like a small newborn, because they say that so many of you have you are sharing, you cherish the wounds as it was your babies, Ishurana, and they ask to trust them, to hand over your babies in their care. Mushatrana kisunur siatarasawaki. And they say it's normal, it's the human nature, because holding them close to your heart is an unconscious belief that they will keep you safe from further hurts, further to repeat this pain. Inarsanakinur sasha atanar kasha sunaranati kialianai isurusha. And Archangel Raphael is healing and repairing any damage in our physical body, in our mental, emotional, and spiritual body. That this pains, hurts, traumas has caused. Shitranaki Oruno, repairing the connection to the divine, Taranaki Nosum, to the faith and trust in life, Taranaki Toshul, in the faith and trust of your own light, Parana Taranakiar, Sinaranaki Sunur, the trust in your brothers and sisters, Paranakino, your willingness to connect dear brothers and sisters. Paranatiranan, Sipur Osunur, Kayana, any rips and tears, any disconnection, any disturbance in your nervous systems caused by trauma. Fursatashanar, Inaratatina Samaranakiur, Shutra, calming your nervous system. Shusun, Minaranan, Tanan, Kisur, Shufuranashan, Istara, Sitoshush, Murnushan, Estreakush, Nurotash. Min Tinkian, Isasha, Fukuna, they bring safety, they bring calmness, they bring peace. Relax, dear ones, you are safe. We got you. We got you. And they cannot stress enough how grateful they are for your willingness, for your willingness. And they remind you when things triggers you, when your wounds is surfacing, when you find yourself in challenges, circumstances, remember the cause and effect. Remember that this is because this is what is it in the next step for you to release and to heal. And call upon us, they say, because we are here to help you. We are here to guide you. We are here to help you heal and release from these wounds, paranakitun, from the energies, parasana shana, kular anikusan. But we need you to call upon us, paranasha wakayat, man ali asan. We are working with each and every one of you who are willing. Mi sinatana kitur, iranashan ariatanash, sitranaki arananar, sufur, 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 and I call upon the emerald light, naranashito sun, surrounding your heart, sikaranashao oshunur, panati kushanar, soshanasi, as a blazing through you, ashanarana surrounding you, kashidra, Simarana sanai, iluru toro koshiniar, masidra ekur oshun. Calming your energy field, panati tanakisu. Keeping you in this bubble of light, and you may rest here in this healing chamber as long as you wish to. And they say that before you go to bed at night, ask them to take you to this healing chamber, and they will. Okay, dear ones. I hope this was helpful. Thank you.